Man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Hamilton.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Spot tonight, shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Craig Funk. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Adrian Marte is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Orlando Guzman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around. Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. Stepping in, Jason Frost, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Squared that one up just a little late.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Stepping into the box, Glenn Lee. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Manny Machado now, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. Still no score. Stepping in, Andy Favreau. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. And the pitch. Just got a piece up the line. Machado has to hurry, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Digging in, Enrique Carrara. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Nobody out, runner on first. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Caney is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And at third base, into the outfield. He's got such a great arm and great hands too.
Stepping up now, Darrell Simpson. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Back in standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the throw's in fact dropped. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And again he'll snap one over to first. Being especially careful here. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners off for second. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7.
So striding forward now, Manuel Gonzalez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Hit down the third base line. Taken in by Machado. Throw in time, and the side is retired. White Sox leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Adam Caney. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Dribbled back toward the mound. No problem here. 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking out there at Billy Hamilton. He's a very interesting story. This guy flew through the minor leagues as a shortstop, and I thought for sure the Reds were going to leave him there, and then they had a void in center, and they moved him to the outfield, and now you got a pretty versatile player.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 7.
Settling in now, Derek Dickerson comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1. Into the box now, Chad Netzel, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Netzel is retired, and there's 1 away.
Third baseman, John
into the box.
Steffen.
John Steffen took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Lee moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Pedro Ruiz. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive, and that was not the pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Sean Jefferson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 281 the average entering play, and even 20 home runs and 38 runs batted in. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
And the pitch on 2-1. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Abraham.
Digging in to try it again. Abraham Almonte. A base hit in his first trip. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Craig Funk. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Craig Funk.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Caney will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready for another chance. Adrian Marte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do.
Now
hang
batting.
it and bang it.
Center fielder, Andy Favreau.
Into the box, Andy Favreau, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Comes set, and the 0-1. Go right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And this is knocked down over there. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Now batting.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually.
Carrara.
Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Enrique Carrara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A called strike on the inside corner.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Here comes another 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Another 0-2 home. And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. In now, Darrell Simpson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Simpson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Frost. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First delivery to him on the way. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Favreau is in pursuit. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder Glenn
into the box
Lee.
now. Glenn Lee. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Manny Machado now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Striding into the box, Manuel Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Chicago.
Now at the plate, Chad Netzel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. You see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, John Steffen. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Halfway home. Coming to the plate now, Adam Caney. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Adam Caney.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. He just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Sent toward first. but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. First pitch of the at-bat. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Derek.
Stepping up to the plate, Derek Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Hit sharply toward the right side. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to digging in once again. Billy Hamilton, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Billy Hamilton.
The high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
One strike offering now to Hamilton. Grounded back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Craig Funk. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. The 1-0 delivery. And he misses again, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-0 on the way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Stepping in now, Adrian Marte, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. The 1-2 pitch. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Scooped up, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but no, not in time, as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Into the box now, Andy Favreau, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up, so I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this one.
Frost sprinting after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, this has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Digging in to try it again, Enrique Carrara. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. 0-1 pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the one. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the White Sox 1 and the Mariners nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pedro Ruiz will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Now another 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Ruiz is retired, and there's one away.
Sean Jefferson.
Striding in once again, Sean Jefferson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Save. Impressive play. Can't quite get him. And now the potential tying run is aboard.
Designated hitter, Abraham Almonte.
Ready for another shot now. Abraham Almonte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. From the belt. Kicks and deals. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this pitch is swung on and missed. And the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Jason Frost. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as the Mariners have now taken a 2-1 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with show track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Into the box, Glenn Lee. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Stepping in, Daryl Simpson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Gonzalez.
Ready once again, Manuel Gonzalez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Way in front of that fastball.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Jefferson recovers, and the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Chad Netzel is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Emil Estrella gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Striding in, Manny Machado. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. And that's up and in for ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Hit well on the ground to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Drilled on the ground to short. Speared on the dive. Safe. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit. Ready for another chance? Carlos De La Rosa. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Machado rounds the corner and is headed home. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Dickerson.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Derek Dickerson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
So coming to the plate. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is a ball. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home.
Oh, man, that was a total train wreck. I don't know if it was a straight steal of home or if the batter missed the sign, but it's never a good look to run into an out like that from third. We'll see if that comes back to bite them in the end.
Here it comes, 1-0. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
John Banks takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Banks.
In now, Sean Jefferson, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
Stephan in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Abraham Almonte.
Digging in, Abraham Almonte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they score 4 times on 5 hits, 1 error, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Seattle leads this one 6-1. Now at the plate, John Steffen. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Steffen.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Frost moving to his left. 1 out. Look at our line score there from Safeco Field in Seattle. And thus far, local fans have had a lot to cheer about as their Mariners lead this one here in the 8th. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 0-2. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. At the plate, Craig Funk. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Roger Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Roger
trying to pick things up where he left off. Jason Frost. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Simpson. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The center fielder number 32.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the windup and the pitch. Glenn Lee comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses with it. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hamilton on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1-2-3 go the Mariners. They lead it. Ready to start the 9th as we get a stunning shot there of the Seattle skyline on a great night for baseball. Striding into the box, Adrian Marte will start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now, and he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Well, what an outing. I mean, 100 pitches, you're into the 9th inning. I know he hasn't got it out yet, but it really looks good. What a strong outing for him. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
All right, Matt, let's go to the sequence. He finds himself down 0-2. We'll pick it up there. Then he fights off not 1, 2, but 3 pitches. Gets to the 6th pitch, and boom, base hit. Great at bat. That's one he's going to remember.
Stepping in now, Andy Favreau, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just one earned run. Manny Mateo gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 66, Manny Mateo.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, let me explain to you why they held him up. I mean, you get the runner on second base, you get the base hit, but when you're down by as much as they are, you can't force another out right there in that situation.
At the plate, Enrique Carrara. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Runners are at first and third with none out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Ready with the 3-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. The second for one. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping up now, Daryl Simpson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Earl Stratton answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Earl Stratton.
First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
The next 0-2. Swinging a looper to left. De La Rosa moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that base hit inches them a little bit closer. Now they've got 2 runners on. You get one more guy on. You're down 4. You're looking for that grand slam to tie. The next guy gets on. It sets up for that big granny opportunity.
Manuel Gonzalez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Stepping into the box, Chad Netzel. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first to be in time to get him, and the Mariners are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. James Paxton records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Orlando Guzman pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, James Paxton grabbed his 13th win overall this year, leading the Mariners to a victory over the White Sox 6-2. Heading into today, the Mariners are leading the AL West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. While the White Sox are in second place in the AL Central, they're 19.5 games out of first. The Indians launched 3 home runs as they got the home victory against the Astros 7-4. Also from Cleveland, shortstop Brad Miller is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's dealing with a strained tricep. As of today, the Indians are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Astros sit in third place in the American League West Division, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. The A's hit 3 long balls as they pulverized the Twins 11-2. Right now, the Twins are atop the AL Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Athletics sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Texas Rangers combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 10-0. At the moment, the Rangers are in second place in the AL West, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. While the Yankees are in third place in the AL East, they're 19.5 games out of first. The Pittsburgh Pirates allowed only 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-1. Heading into today, the Pirates sit in first place in the National League's Central Division. They hold a dominant 9.5 game advantage. And the Angels sit in fourth place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Toronto Blue Jays went deep 4 times as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-4. Looking at the standings, the Red Sox are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Blue Jays are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Rays got 11 overall hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-3. As of today, the Rays are in first place in the AL East. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Royals are in third place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. Rob Wordkemper collected win number 3 this year, helping the Orioles defeat the Tigers 2-0. Right now, the Orioles are in second place in the AL East, 17 games out of first, while the Tigers sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Los Angeles Dodgers total 11 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-3. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. At the moment, the Braves are in fourth place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Dodgers are leading the National League West, a sizable 7 games ahead of second. The Arizona Diamondbacks had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-4. Looking at the standings, the Marlins are in first place in the NL East. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Diamondbacks are in third place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. Mariano Sanchez was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, leading the Mets past the Nationals 6-5. He has now hit safely in 11 straight games. Heading into today, the Nationals are in second place in the NL East, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race, while the Mets are third in the division, 20 games out of first. The Milwaukee Brewers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they ran over the Reds 7-0. As of today, the Reds are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Brewers are fourth in the division, 16 games out of first. Sam Newhouser launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, leading St. Louis to a win over the Rockies 11-5. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. Also in news from St. Louis, Sam Newhouser continued his very productive season yesterday as he collected his 100th RBI of the year. Right now, the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Cardinals are in third place in the NL Central, 12 games behind first place. Scott Gilliam got his second W of the season as the Padres got by the Phillies 4-3. Looking at the standings, the Padres sit in second place in the National League West Division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race, while the Phillies are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cubs totaled 11 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco, 7-3. Heading into today, the Giants are in 4th place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Cubs are in 2nd place in the NL Central, 9.5 games behind first. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State, Safeco Field in Seattle. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Thomas Rivera gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, there's a lot of numbers you throw out there for pitchers, but I look at the batting average against, and overall, opponents are hitting under 200 against him this season. That is domination at its best. Look for him to have a good start in this one.
Ready now, Chad Netzel. He will lead this one off today.
Designated hitter, Chad Netzel.
And we are underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Craig Funk, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Swing and a liner, but foul. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And this will be fouled away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Adrian Marte. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Orlando Johnson is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, for right now, he's just allowing over a base runner per inning. That's very good for a starting pitcher. It tells me that he keeps his team in the game every inning. And really, if you win the innings, you're going to win the game in the end.
Now in the box, Abraham Almonte. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Abraham Almonte.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Well, Matt, if you ask me how to start a game, you want your pitcher to throw a 1-2-3, which he did the top half, and then your leadoff guy gets a single. That's a recipe for success.
In now, Jason Frost pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Favreau. 1 out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been real interesting. They lost, then they won, then they lost. What do you think's going to happen today? Yeah, they're going to win. That way they split the series. At least that's what they're hoping they're going to do.
Here's the 0-2. Hit back toward the mound. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And he is in there.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Here's Manny Machado now, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. From the stretch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Or a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There he goes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runner going a second time. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 3-run homer off the bat of Manny Machado. And even 30 home runs on the year. And the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes on a pitch like that, all you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there, and because the height of the pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
Digging in now, Ryan DiBiase. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. That's lifted the other way out to left. Marte is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6th. Left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Ricky Orr. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Funk scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Mariners pick up 3 in the inning on this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now into the box now, Andy Favreau. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Frost is there, 1 away.
First baseman.
Striding into the box, Enrique Carrara. He comes in currently 2nd on the team in home runs. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 13, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still down 3-0. Stepping into the box, Will Dickinson. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Dickinson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
The shortstop, Pedro Ruiz.
Stepping up now, Pedro Ruiz. He's looking to run his hitting streak to an even 10 games. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Dickinson rounds the corner and is headed home. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
In now, Sean Jefferson, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Abraham Almonte.
Digging in to try it again, Abraham Almonte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ball one.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Marte is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
All right, Matt, time for
Now
majestic
batting,
defensive alignment for the White
fielder,
Sox. I'm looking out there at Billy Hamilton. He's a very interesting story. This guy flew through the minor leagues as a shortstop, and I thought for sure the Reds were going to leave him there, and then they had a void in center, and they moved him to the outfield, and now you got a pretty versatile player.
Ready for another chance? Jason Frost, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Carrara is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, center
Digging
fielder,
in for his second at-bat, Robbie Newhouser. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Two out here and a runner at second. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Here's a high pop-up. Ashe is there for it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. It's the M's 5 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back to this presentation of Major League Baseball on MLB Network from Seattle. All set now for the top of the third in this one. Digging in, John Steffen. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Swing and a liner. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game. Here's Cody Ashe. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting ninth.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 6. At the moment, he's got a .270 batting average for the season. And a ball, 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Oh, that's out.
And that misses 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chad Netzel.
Now at the plate, Chad Netzel, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Manny Machado. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one.
Well, he had a rough first 2 innings. You know what? He was in the dugout, though, talking to the pitching coach. I'm sure they had to make some kind of adjustments or maybe talk himself back into the game, because here he is for the 3rd inning. Let's see what happens with that conversation.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, and the throw is in time. Machado is retired, and there's one away.
Ryan DiBiase.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan DiBiase. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch, because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And the changeup is way low that time. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Now here it comes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8.
Standing in, Ricky Orr. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marte going back on it, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 11 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the park.
Into the box, Will Dickinson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Favreau is over, and that ends the inning. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. We're through 3 here in the Great Pacific Northwest, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Stepping in, Craig Funk. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Machado in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder Adrian Marte.
Striding in once again, Adrian Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The throw into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Standing in now, Andy Favreau, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A pause and the 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
First baseman number
Whoa,
17.
he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the
Carrara.
runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. Into the box now, Enrique Carrara, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 delivery. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox straight. Now at the plate, Pedro
Leading off the
Ruiz.
Mariners' fourth inning, the shortstop, number 50.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses, ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Stephan backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Jefferson.
So stepping in, Sean Jefferson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now
Oh,
batting,
that'll make you smile as a pitcher.
designated
You
hitter,
make a good pitch, you
Abraham
blow the guy's bat up, and then
Almonte.
you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Stepping in now, Abraham Almonte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Now a flare out to left center. Funk into shallow left. And that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They lead it 6-0. At the plate, John Steffen. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
John Steffen.
First pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Frost is there. One down. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Cody Ashe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
The right fielder, number 6.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Fouled straight back. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. In now, Chad Netzel. Ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. White Sox leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in once again, Jason Frost. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Marte arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Center fielder Robbie Newhouser.
Ready for another shot now. Robbie Newhouser. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Favreau moves over. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
At the plate, Manny Machado. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hamilton sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Mariners are down in order, but they're on top by a count of. Striding in once again, Craig Funk. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Just a tick behind for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left
The
and
left
right.
fielder,
But
number
what's really
32,
impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either.
Marte.
He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Adrian Marte, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss for strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. On its way is pitch number 75. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Andy Favreau.
Digging in and looking for more, Andy Favreau. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. Emil Estrella gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least beat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan DiBiase. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Marte moves over. 1 out.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? He hits a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ricky Orr. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Marte waits on it. 2 gone.
Up next for Seattle, second baseman Will Dickinson.
Digging in once again, Will Dickinson. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Favreau. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners are down on 4 pitches. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Enrique Carrera. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. In there, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Or waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
The catcher, number 13,
Ready for another shot now. Mike Zunino. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Down and away, ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he'll step off and try and reset. Bases are empty, one man out. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Or has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, John Steffen. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Machado gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
The shortstop, Pedro.
Into the windup and the pitch. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another chance.
Jefferson.
Sean Jefferson, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Into the box now, Abraham Almonte in the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Marte is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 7, Jason Frost.
Ready once again, Jason Frost. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to flirt around with. He's been swinged about really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that will conclude matters here in the. Here's Cody Ashe. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I don't know if they're losing it in the stands or whatever, but man, he's been able to get those guys to chase balls out of the zone like I've never seen before. Getting a lot of strikeouts on that pitch today. That was a good changeup right there. It just missed, but even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the right side. To his left, Dickinson. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Chad Netzel.
Now batting, Chad Netzel. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
And this is fouled straight back. Looking to send him packing again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up. When it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
DiBiase is under it. 2
Up
gone.
next for the White Sox, shortstop, Craig Funk.
Digging in the switch hitter, Craig Funk. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. In there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Lifted in the air to center field. They'll reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Mariners. Standing in, Robbie Newhouser. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Robbie Newhouser.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
Here's Manny Machado now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Runner goes for second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Stepping in now, Ryan DiBiase as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Now another 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Zunino has it, and he makes the throw to first. DiBiase is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping up now, Ricky Orr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Ready now, Adrian Marte. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Marte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good performance here in this one, as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs. Carter Barisi enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 20, Carter Barisi.
In now, Andy Favreau. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1. A note passed along from our producer Chris Cutcliffe tells me to remind you to stick around for post-game highlights immediately following this afternoon's game right here on the show. Now in the box, Enrique Carrara. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. 1 out, nobody on. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Chop fouled over towards the dugout. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again.
That was the fourth foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
One out and a runner on second base. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Comes set with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Swing and a miss as he can't connect there, and now the Chi Sox are down to their final strike.
Man, he threw that fastball right by him. You know, when you face a guy throwing this hard, you have to just spread out, put your hands in a position ready to hit, and as soon as he releases it, swing.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-2, the final total today. Thomas Rivera earns win number 15 on the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Orlando Johnson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.
The month of August is coming to a close, and tomorrow rosters will expand. But first, here's what happened in yesterday's action. Starting out west in the American League, Omar Saldana struck out 15 overall with the win as Oakland took down the Mariners 6-0. He is among the leaders in complete games pitched in the AL. In other Mariners news, starting pitcher Frank Darby has been placed on the disabled list. He is dealing with a head contusion. Eric Johnson got the W, his 11th this season, helping the Halos defeat the Rangers 4-2. The Chicago Cubs got 12 hits in this one as they blasted the Astros 9-0. Jamal Reyes allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win as Toronto took care of the Rays 3-0.